So how are we gonna do this?
Keep it like that.
No, I'm saying like, do you want to go first, or like you ask the question, I ask the question?
Ladies go first. We're gonna go through each question.
Okay, so I think some of them or most of them we answer together.
I bet, and we just go through all of them. We can toggle it.
We can who?
Toggle. That means go on and back and forth. Switch. Reverse. Reverse. Reverse.
Okay. You gonna clap? Hey y'all.
What's happening?
Welcome back to the TheJayAndXoShow. Today we're doing a couples tag 2021, like some questions just so you guys can get to know us a little bit more.
I know we had a lot of videos in and y'all like, y'all doing this now? Yeah, because we wanted to, give y'all some flavor, some sauce, whatever that means.
Well, really, we want to try to like switch up some of the content here and there just so that you guys, get a variety of things. So this is one of the things we wanted to incorporate. So different challenges, different tags, different stuff like that. So we're going to try to do more of that. And so again, we're going to start off with some questions. The first question
is
where and when did we first meet? You want to start?
Well, where we met is a social group here in Dallas for Black millennials, and it's on a group me app or whatever. And so, I was just going through, scrolling, looking at the different pictures. It's over 200 members, and I seen first. I did not know how to say her name at all. Like when you see it, I was like, yeah.
That's why everyone calls me Zoe. That's okay.
At first, I thought it was EXO. I thought, but so I looked at the picture and I'm like, okay, she looked good. And so she had her IG tag on her, nickname on the GroupMe app. And so I went to her IG, and of course
He was creeping on me, y'all.
Well, one, she seen my profile picture on IG because she was private, so she accepted the boy.
I seen him because I recognized him from the group. That's all.
She seen the profile, she accepted the kid, and so then when she accepted the IG thing, then I started creeping for real. I said, okay, let's see if she's really cute for real. Mother was bad. You feel me? Bad.
What were you expecting me to be ugly?
Nah, I just everybody has filters these days, so you can't be sure. So you got to have multiple. You know what I'm saying? And so that drew me first, and then so of course I slid up in there, like I was sliding to home plate in baseball. You feel me?
He's talking about in the DMs, y'all.
In the DMs, yes, I slid in the DMs, but I was gonna be a little extra. Y'all know me, I'm extra, so I wasn't gonna just send a text. I sent a voice message because I knew if she responded back with a voice message, she really feeling the kid. And what'd you do?
I responded with a voice message, but y'all, it really wasn't because I was feeling the kid. It was just he did it first, so I felt like, okay, since he started the voice message, I might as well send one back.
I wish that worked all the way around. So if I took her on a date first, she should take me on the second date, right? Since I did it first.
I did take him on a date.
After, and we talked about this stuff too, because she was like, flowers, and I said, you gotta earn flowers from me.
Yeah, y'all.
Yeah, you don't just get flowers. You gotta earn that.
I got them.
She got a flower first. One flower. She got a flower.
And then I got a lot of them. So, as y'all seen. But yeah, so basically, that's how we met. Through the DMs at first. That was kind of how we spoke. I don't think I gave you my number right away. Probably not.
I didn't ask for it right away. I sure didn't.
I don't really remember. It's a blur. But yeah, no, seriously. Yeah. I remember just DMing for a little bit before we actually started talking outside of Instagram. And then, we actually seen each other at an event for the Black millennials. That was, I think, our first in-person meeting.
Yeah, and I wasn't expecting to see her there either. I just came in, I was like, oh snap, that's EXO. That's how I call her. That's it. And so
people call me that too all the time. But it's Zoe.
It's Zoe.
Yeah.
Zosha, sexy name. But anyway, so
my government name now, y'all.
Don't let me. I ain't gonna do it. So I pull up at the pool party. She in this nice white, just banging fit, bikini on. I'm like, okay. And so I'm about to, I got a bag of Skittles and a backpack on, this hat, you know what I'm saying? So I'm getting ready to go speak. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. But when I walk over, I'm making my way. I'm about to say what's up. I'm in person. She hit me with the. No, let me put my face. That's what she hit me with. And I was like, okay.
Okay, so guys, let me explain.
I ain't done.
Okay, I'll let you finish. Go ahead.
And so I'm waiting. I said, okay, then, she on her phone or whatever. I let her explain what she was doing on her phone. But she on her phone. And I'm thinking, I said, all right, look, I ain't about to be looking like no thirsty dude. You know what I'm saying? I could be thirsty online, but I ain't going to be thirsty in person. Heck nah. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, man, whatever. I'm going to sit in my spot, eat these Skittles. Mm-hmm. She wound up getting with her friend, getting in the pool, and yeah.
So let me explain, because I feel like we actually did speak, though, before that. Did we not?
No.
Okay, well, either way, okay? So I was on my phone because, as you guys seen and should know by now, I teach dance classes. And so my students had a competition that same day. I actually had just got back in town. Me and my friend Brandy, we went to the pool party together. It was just like, okay, I got back in town and I went straight there. And my kids hadn't had their awards awarded to them at the competition. It was COVID season, so they did things differently for awards. So typically they would do awards while we were there, but they changed it up and everything was done online. So I'm listening through my phone, watching the live results for the competition. So that is what I was doing on my phone. Now, if someone is on their phone and you see them, because you did hear him say that he seen me on my phone. Is that right?
Oh, I ain't lying.
Okay, so he seen me on my phone and he proceeded to come up to me to speak. If I see someone on the phone, I'm probably just gonna wait and then approach.
Not this one.
So that is what happened. And yes, that was kind of how we met. And I don't really remember much else about that. Oh, I think, did we go to an after party? It's like an after spot?
Yeah.
After that?
We went to an after thing, and this is when I found out that Zoe was really just like, she's hot commodity. She gonna be now. She gonna be humble as pie. Like, she humble pie. She gonna be humble in the mug. But she was hot commodity, y'all. Everybody. I couldn't even say, hey, what's up? Because there's just too many guys just trying to get their shot at Zoe. It is. It's true. And so you can't say nothing because you know it's true. Everybody was all up on you sweating you. But
it wasn't like that.
Hey, look though, I wasn't sweating. Look where I'm at now. Yeah, I ain't gonna go there. Anyways, so yes.
He was sweating me too. He just was quiet about it. That's all.
You got to be discreet about it, y'all. I peeped.
But he was definitely sweating me.
Yeah, so. I was. But I mean, but you didn't know that.
Did I?
You didn't, because you was like, dang, I was wondering why you didn't come over and say hi. Because I stayed in I was in one section, she was in another section.
Because he kept, so he's been trying to talk to me this whole time, but now we're in the exact same location, and you don't speak. So for me, I was just like, okay, well, shoot, so I guess I'm just going to entertain the young men that were around. And
definitely,
that's what I did.
I'm definitely not going to speak. If everybody only, rule number one, if everybody's talking to one person or trying to, she's probably annoyed at that point. So any effort that you try to do is going to be null and void. And I already know that. So I said, I'm going to wait my chance. I'm going to slide back in them DMs again.
And that is, yeah. But anyways, yeah, so that's basically how we met. And then, yeah, well, I guess.
No, this perfect segue to question number dos.
Okay, yeah.
So.
Number 2.
Where was our first date? And so I'm like, you know what? I'm going to hit her up.
Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? I'm hit her up. Do this whole courtship. Because Leslie Ann Evans now. She rose a gentleman. Adam Jefferson rose the man. So I said, you know what? Where you want to go? No, let's do both.
Mm-hmm.
And what was your special request about bowling?
I said we can go. And yo, I'm not a good bowler. I like to go. It's fun because I'm a little competitive. But I need the bumpers, like for real, because I'm just not. It ain't for me. It's not my thing. I'm not gifted at bowling. However, it's fun to do every now and then. So we went bowling.
We pull up at one. I mean, so I was thinking on the first date, like, okay, it's about. I'm nervous, but you know, and so I get this one-on-one time. Raining. It's raining hard, y'all. Raining hard. I'm like, okay, it's raining. We get in there. I know Zoe want the bumpers, right? So I go to do. I say, hey man, we want to make sure we get the bumpers. And they got a league going, like a amateur pro-am bowling league going on.
A whole bunch of people too.
A lot of people there. And so he's like, yeah, unfortunately, all the lanes that have bumpers, they're using that for the amateur, pro-am bowling league. And I'm like, why can't y'all flip these professional bowlers to the spot that don't?
Yeah, because my thing is, are they using the bumpers as professional?
Which they were not using the bumpers at all.
Make it make sense, y'all.
And so I'm like, dang, they already starting off like, dang, man. And so I'm like, all right. And so we try to make the most of it, having fun. The conversation was, for me, I thought the conversation was like, like a first date conversation, trying to feel each other out. But I had a sense in my heart that she really wasn't feeling me, like I wanted her to. And I let her tell if he was working. I still don't know.
Okay, so honestly, at the time, I was not. I just was dating casually, so I really wasn't expecting too much out of our date, aside from like a meal at the time. And
you can say it.
She was one of them. I was trying to get a little meal. Y'all know, ladies, y'all know. So basically, I was just going to hang out at the time, and so I wasn't really like thinking where anything would lead. For me, I had a lot of reservations, and he knows where those came from. Yeah. So basically, I wasn't really. It didn't really. I guess it didn't affect me the same, I guess, in that way at the time. So for me, no, I wasn't. It wasn't like I was all into him at the time. But over time, we got to know each other better. And then that's kind of how it started to organically grow. So, yeah, I was kind of just doing my own thing. And so we hung out that one time. And then we kind of didn't really... I mean, it picked up slowly, basically.
Yeah. If you ever seen the commercial, like cartoons, you know what I'm saying, where like little bitty snow ice keep rolling down the hill and then mud just get bigger and bigger, that was your boy.
Yeah, but it wasn't going quite that fast.
Well, no, it was going slow.
It was steady. It was steady.
Consistent, right?
Yes.
That was the first, so that goes to the third question.
Oh, what's the third question?
Oh, you want to read? Yeah, you got to read that one.
I didn't see it.
It's all good.
I don't remember. Oh, what were your first impression of me? Yeah, so basically... it kind of ties into where I was with Jay. I was interested as far as, I thought he was very attractive, nice smile, yeah. So funny, like always making me laugh, but always very corny. And I was just like, yo.
Super.
I was like, you are so, like, I can't. And so for a while I was like, he's cool, but I don't know. And so that was kind of my first impression as far as like personality and where we would eventually go, like where things would go. But I always found him to be very attractive and just very nice and very like what is it that I'm looking for? He's a gentleman. Like he takes care of everything, of me, and he always shown that from day one. So everything that he does now, he's been doing from day one, and so that was really something that I really didn't experience a lot of in my past, and so it felt really good to see that and have it done consistently, and still to this day. Yeah, so that was one of the many things that I learned over time, and so that was kind of what changed my impression, I guess, of him. But yeah, at the time it was just like, we'll see.
For me, first impression was like, man, maybe she might seem, I think she might be a little high maintenance. my first buy, maybe, right? But I was completely wrong.
Mm-hmm.
The women shop at DD's, y'all. And DD's is a nice spot, and they got discounts. She be putting me on game. Like I've been overspending all this time. She been helping me out.
Jeez, Jay just put my business on front. But y'all know what? Y'all seen it. It's okay. I don't really care.
Hey, she made DD's look like Neiman Marcus and Burberry.
They be telling me I be cute in my DD's.
Y'all seen the costumes you had on last week?
Now that wasn't DD's though.
Yeah, they ain't DD's, but that's another conversation for another day. How bad she was.
I spent money on that.
You know, so yeah. I mean, but then you know, the biggest attribute I appreciate Zoe is the fact that she shows appreciation, right? So, and that's one of the other first impressions I got because like even though you know we out, you know, she always said thank you, was always appreciative of like even the little things that I do, opening the door, stuff like that. And now that even that stuff is expected from me, she still says thank you. And you know, because I'm real big on appreciation because you know, I ain't gonna get into that, but I'm really big on appreciation.
So you thought, not to just cut you off, but just to say like you really thought that I was bougie and like
I did because I just know, looking at the pictures on Instagram, I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying, she light skin
in my Ross and my DD's.
She lost. I didn't know it was DD's at the
light
time.
Skin, what does that mean,
she
Jay?
light skin, got the hair all curly.
Jay, this is very problematic.
No, it ain't problematic. You know what? And then also too, a picture, her profile picture on Instagram was what she had with the Clueless outfit she had on for Halloween last year. So I was like, okay, she got the hat thing, boy. You know what I'm saying?
It was a costume.
But it didn't like a costume. It was like a real outfit, y'all.
I mean, it was a real outfit, but it was impersonating a costume because that's what they wore, real outfits.
But I didn't know that it was a costume. That's how good the picture looked. And I was like, okay, all right. She probably, you know what I'm saying?
So he thought I was clueless like.
Not clueless. I just thought that she probably would be like, you know, because also you gotta think of how it's leading up, right? So I first started talking to her, right? We was talking and then she stopped. All of a sudden, just stop. Then I seen her at the pool party, and then I get a remember that, right? And then that's how he said it. That's not how it went, y'all. I'm thinking she ain't feeling the kid. I'm thinking, oh, okay, well.
I mean, wasn't that much, but
but you know, and then I was a little nervous. I was thinking, okay, look. You know, did she post it on Instagram too? Because I was creeping, y'all. Somebody sent her some big old bouquet of flowers, and she expected all the flowers and stuff. And I'm like, okay. I said, yeah.
Wait a minute. Okay, pause.
You gotta earn them flowers.
I've never said I expected flowers. I've never said that.
You didn't say it.
I never said that. In fact, y'all, believe it or not, until like a year ago, I had never received flowers from anyone, especially anyone I was dating, except I received flowers one time, guys, and the only time was when I worked. I'm not gonna get the business out, but I worked for a place, and there was a guy who worked like in an establishment nearby, next door, and I was in a relationship at the time, and he had approached me another time, that same guy, to ask to speak with me, and of course I told him I had a boyfriend, so I guess he just decided to take it upon himself. One day I come back from a lunch break and there's a bouquet of flowers. This is the first time I ever received flowers. It was from a guy that I didn't even really know or like, and I had a boyfriend. So aside from that, until a year ago, I had never received flowers. So I have never required flowers, but I have told him that I appricted that.
And she likes flowers a lot.
And I think they're very, very beautiful. So he does give me them a lot.
And shameless plug from that story, because she told me this before, that story about some random guy who she not even with getting her flowers and her dude ain't got her flower. I said, you know what? I'm not going to be that guy. I'm going to always ensure that on a random day, no matter when, I'm going to pop up with some flowers. Because the last thing I need is I ain't got flowers in a while. You know what I'm saying? And some random dude just be like, you know, hey, you know, I know you say you got a boyfriend. I see this. I see the TheJayAndXoShow. I subscribe to it. You know, I shook the nigga hand, and then he go give you flowers. That's how some guys do. But you know, I just want to make sure I gave the flowers first. Next question.
All right, hold on. Let's take a pause for the cause. All right, y'all. So.
Next question.
Go ahead.
When did you meet my family?
Okay, so that is a good question. Jay's mom, I met, I would say about a month and a half ago, or maybe a month. I don't know. I feel like it's been a good month or so.
Yeah.
Right?
It had to be like a month.
I would say at least a month. So, she was the first. I guess, when I met her, it was the first family each of us had met at the time. So I hadn't met anyone on his side of the family, and he hadn't met anyone on mine. So I met his mom first, and his nephew second. And then I met his grandmother, as you guys seen, for her birthday. And then I will be meeting the rest of his family, well, several members of his family at Elise's birthday. So y'all will hopefully, I'll talk to Jay a little bit more about how I kind of want to film that. We
filming it.
Okay, so we're gonna film some things that
it's her birthday.
You guys are gonna be able to see, and then of course there are gonna be things that we're gonna be not mindful and respectful about showing. So, so we'll find creative ways to do it, right?
It's her birthday.
Yes, and so we're going to record things that will be seen and some that will not.
So what we'll do, we'll shoot a freeze frame picture of Elise, but we'll put up like a little smiley face on the thumbnail to cover the face up. And say Elise's first birthday. You know what I'm saying?
I had another idea, but that might be pretty funny. We'll figure it out.
That's creative.
We'll definitely figure out something. But yeah, y'all will see some of it. So I'll be meeting the rest, or several members at that point. His sister, his dad. Who else I know for sure? I know those. A lot of people. so yeah, and you can tell them about meeting my fam.
Man, I met her family. That was last week.
Yeah.
Well, the weekend before Halloween, right?
Yeah. So y'all saw that too.
Family reunion. You know what I'm saying? So I met Miss Debbie, who is absolutely. I see exactly where the thoughtfulness comes from. With Zoe, because Miss Debbie is so thoughtful. I get to her house, and lo and behold, spicy nacho Doritos on deck. Some popcorn. And just has apple juice. Apple juice. I am an apple juice guy.
Yeah.
And and then I ate the chips. The first night.
Killed them.
Just smashed, just devoured, right?
Yeah.
And so the next day we leave, go to the football game, all that good stuff, right? Come back to the crib, there's a replenished bag of new chips. I was like, oh my God, this is so sweet.
My mom is really good at being nice at first. So just so you know, she's very nice at first.
So Miss Debbie was
awesome.
awesome.
Just kidding, Mom. Love you.
She is so sweet, and I really appreciate Miss Debbie. I met her older sister Olivia and her boyfriend Will.
That's right.
Got you, bro.
Hey,
got
you
bro.
did good, because the first time I messed his name up, and so we'll just leave it at that. Will, sorry.
Yeah. I also met Bubba. Bubba almost attacked her, literally, like just charged at her.
Yo, my nephew, y'all keep him in your prayers, because Bubba is, I think he just has a lot of anxiety and PTSD possibly, and so he went through a very I don't know, it was a sad case, and so he was adopted, and so just keep him in your prayers, y'all. He gonna be all right. We just gonna pray that he calms down a little bit. And that is my nephew, who is a dog. So,
literally,
he's a dog. So, but yeah, keep him in your prayers.
Then I met Nana.
Yeah.
And her grandpa, Pawpaw, cool guy. Hey, he reminded me, his whole swag and demeanor and just energy reminded me of James Witherspoon off Boomerang. When they had dinner, like Pops. His whole demeanor is just smooth. He's a smooth guy. He's just military guy, Navy, like my dad.
Yeah, he's cool.
I also met Bo, which is Zoe's mother's boyfriend. He's a real sports fanatic, so we had some good sports talk. He was trying to test my knowledge a little bit. Gotcha, man. Told you I watched them things. I watched the sports, bro. So, needless to say, I believe that everybody loved me.
Yeah, they thought he was all right.
they definitely, I did, and I also met some family friends that live in the neighborhood of Zoe's mom, and they definitely said that they see the connection between Zoe and myself.
That I don't. Did they say that?
Huh?
They said that?
You told me they said that?
I said that?
Yes.
I don't know if I
Did,
said that.
did I compliment you better?
Better than what?
All right, y'all, so the video is getting a bit long, so I decided to make this into 2 parts. So you will be seeing the second part of the video, the couples tag part 2 will be dropping next Wednesday, so make sure you guys stay tuned. Of course, you'll get a normal vlog on Friday and next Monday, and then we'll drop part 2 of the couples tag Wednesday. We will see you guys then, and thanks for watching.